Hello survivors, welcome to 2019 and our first dev stream of the year, the first walking dev stream of the year, but number 14 in order. My name is Almir Elisabeth. I'm one of the producers here at Overkill and Starbreeze, and with me today I have none other than Elisabeth, our community manager.
Hi, pleasure to be here.
Thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure.
So tell us, for people who maybe wonder where Saul is, don't worry, he's working on the game. But
he's still fine.
He's still fine, but we figured we'd spice things up, and one of those things being that we're bringing Elisabeth in here as well. So yes. As a community manager for Overkill's The Walking Dead, what do you do?
Oh, a lot of things. A lot of you guys have probably seen me a lot already on the Discord. I've been trying to be active on Steam, trying to be active on Reddit. I'm trying to basically see what you guys want and just make sure that we take all the feedback that you guys give us and get it back to the team so we can focus our efforts in the best way.
Cool, yeah, that's a perfect summary of what she does. So if you see Elisabeth's name on Steam or Reddit, then now you have a face to her as well. So yeah, thank you for joining us. So we've got a really cool stream today, really good being back, talking about Overkill's The Walking Dead, talking about the upcoming stuff we're doing and everything.
So excited.
Me too. So let's jump straight into it, shall we?
Okay.
All right, cool. So first up, let's talk about what happened last year. What's the latest? What have we been doing?
Oh, a lot of things. We obviously launched the game early November, and we've been patching it ever since. You know, we've been fixing a lot of issues. We've been working on new content. We brought up 2 episodes so far, season 2, and we have a lot more in store. Yeah,
we do indeed. Here we have a roadmap showcasing what we've done so far. That's season 1 at launch and season 2 coming up ahead. No Sanctuary coming out last year, On the Run as well. And yeah, you can clearly see survivors, you are here. That's where we are currently in between the 2 episodes. So next one coming up is Enemy of My Enemy.
Yes, it is.
All right, anything you can tell us about that?
Well, it's content-wise, it might be a bit lighter than what a lot of people expect, but I still think you're gonna love it. We're adding a brand new area in DuPont Circle. You're gonna get a story mission, you're gonna get 3 new expeditions, and I played it actually earlier today, and it was really good. I liked it.
Very cool. That's the beauty of working with video games. You get to play the stuff before it comes out.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So I think you guys have a lot to look forward to there.
Cool. And regarding more content, you know, I wanna pull out as much as I can from it. Like, do we have anything else to share? Like, there's 9 episodes in total, right, from season 2.
Yes,
We're releasing the 3rd one coming up, but the 4th one, how about that one? Anything you can share?
Yes, I think this is going to be a really big one for a lot of you guys out there. This is going to be the one where we add more weapons. This is going to be the one where you get a new playable character, so get hype.
Yeah, very nice. You know me, I like both weapons and characters, so that sounds awesome.
Yes.
Really excited to show you all more about that, but first thing is first, episode 3 coming out, and after that 4, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
All right.
One thing worth adding as well, I mean, we showed off the roadmap already. You guys have already seen the roadmap, what we're doing with content. What we're also looking to do is to increase our transparency with what we're doing with features as well. So keep an eye out for a better roadmap coming very soon.
Cool. Thank you for sharing. All right. Let's see. So one of the things that a lot of survivors and upcoming survivors have been asking about is regarding the console versions of the game.
Yes.
Do we have anything to share on that?
Unfortunately not. That is an issue for, you know, a lot of you out there. You're waiting for console, and I can understand why. It's a good game. I know why you're waiting for it. But right now, we unfortunately do not have anything new to share. But we're trying to figure it out as soon as we can, and as soon as we know anything, then you guys will know something. So stay tuned for that.
Thank you, Elisabeth. All right, cool. Let's continue. Up next, we talked about what's coming up, episode 3, episode 4, and I think that's that for now. We actually have prepared a couple of questions. This Monday, you prepared a ton of questions, like a dozen or so, wasn't that right? So we have those prepared, and we're going to go through them one by one.
Yeah, I put out a thread on Steam and Reddit, and I'll continue to do this every week probably, and just to get an idea of what you guys want to know, and then we'll try and talk about it.
Yeah, so for every upcoming stream, you'll get an opportunity to go, hey, Elisabeth, please bring this up, because I really care about this matter, and we'll try to talk about it here during the stream.
And we got a lot of good questions as well, so please keep them coming. I'm really sad we didn't get to include all of them this time, but if not this week, the next one, and you know, and so on.
Yeah. Cool.
Keep submitting them.
All right. Shall we?
Yes.
So, first question from Not in Use. What is the roadmap for 2019?
Well, you just saw it.
Yeah.
The roadmap is that we're continuing to work on season 2. Obviously, we have 7 more episodes that we aim to get out by the end of June, I think, is our current target for being done with it. And like I said, we're looking at getting out a roadmap for the features that we're adding as well, not just the content. So there's a lot.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you for that. Next question. Oh, I recognize that face. Nathan Steele. I recognize that name as well. That can't be your real name, though. Will you guys improve the game optimization for new hardware? My RTX 2070 8GB drops to below 60 FPS in some story missions on 1080p Ultra.
Well, the short answer is yes. Optimization in general is something we're always looking at for each episode release that we do. You're going to notice an improvement. As for RTX specific, we have something in store for that as well. You'll see something coming up very soon on that. Also, that's one hell of a rig.
Congratulations on your rig.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Control. Thank you. All right, my favorite nickname of the day, Himber Booby. Himbir Booby. Yeah, I think I got it right. Love the game so far while playing it with 3 other friends. Keep up the good work. Thank you, we will. However, have you considered some in-game content? Would be cool, like an endless wave mode or different types of story missions, like in the series where you disguise yourself with zombie flesh blood and try to sneak through the hordes.
Yes, Saul has already touched on this actually in a previous stream. I don't remember exactly which one, but endgame content is absolutely something we're looking at. It's something the designers are looking at what we can do. We have a lot of options. Some will make it in, some will not. As for the other game modes and the stealth, I think you will be very happy very soon, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Exciting. Season 2's got a ton of stuff coming up.
Absolutely.
Next question from Bladius. I love this nickname. It really reminds me of Killer Instinct. I was telling the other people outside before that. Yeah, it's just a great name. Bladius. All right. Would it be possible to find quick match with some specific filters on levels, for example? Overkill / very hard, etc. I would like to restrain my search to very hard and overkill, for instance. Thanks.
Yes. Quick match is currently a very basic feature. It doesn't have any filters, but it will get some. So you'll be able to filter for stuff like difficulty or the mission type, and hopefully that will fill the thing that you want.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Next, Trash Gamer. Probably not a trash gamer, though, right? That's you say you are, and then you're suddenly super hardcore and own everything. So, all right. Anyway, can we get a lower cast time for scrapping mods, etc.?
Well, I can't really give you a yes, but it's definitely something we can consider. I mean, it seems easy enough to implement, so I'll bring it back to the team, see what we can do about that.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Next one. We're going through these fast.
Yeah.
Hi. A new level of difficulty where every player has only 1 life. If someone dies, he has to wait until the end of the mission. No respawns, maybe with the chance of a new legendary weapon with unique skins as a reward. We'll be able to see such a thing in the future in Overkill's The Walking Dead. And this is a question, by the way, from Team Evil member Liquid Aim. Thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you very much. It's a good question.
Yeah. Can I just say that I really love these kind of questions, you know, where we talk about the endgame content of the game. You know, people who have been playing it for a long time, they want to find new ways to challenge themselves playing the game and so on. I think
Absolutely.
That's great to see.
And that's something we want to add as well. We want to add these challenges to keep the game, you know, going for longer, so you can add more hours into it. So this is exactly what we want to hear more of.
Yeah, and we have, of course, I mean, we have ideas ourselves, what we want to be added and so on, but seeing you guys out there, seeing you survivors, what you think would be great additions to the game is always good for us. Absolutely.
As for that idea, it's close to something we've been considering. I don't know how it's doing development-wise. It might not make it in, it might. But it's something we're considering, and we'll continue talking about modes like that. And thank you for suggesting it. Continue to suggest it if that's something you'd like to see. Maybe we can make it happen.
All right. Oh, this is a big one.
Oh, it is.
Andrew Robbie asks, if there were a playable tutorial things would become much easier and you wouldn't get such a cold shower when you start playing the first mission. What do you guys think about it?
We definitely agree, and you will get a playable tutorial in the next episode. So that is absolutely something we've seen. It's been a very steep learning curve, which some of you enjoy, but it also had a lot of players who thought it was too much, and we want to help them get into the game. So playable tutorial coming very soon.
Cool. Next one is from Wasp. Wasp. Probably, yeah. It's probably Wasp. What's up with some weapons overhaul? More precise aiming and the option to switch ARs and MPs, fire mode, semi-full automatic.
Well, this is something the design team is going to be always looking at. I mean, the weapons are going to need to remain in balance because we're adding new ones.
Yeah.
So, you know, gotta make sure that the new ones aren't way too overpowered or way too underpowered for that matter. So yes, weapon balance is happening.
Cool. This is also a great nickname, Netkiller, in all
absolutely.
caps, mind you. I love that. All right, Netkiller asks, is there plans to implement a system that allows mods to be added to the melee weapons?
Well, it is one of the ideas. I mean, you mentioned it before. We have ideas of our own, and that is one of them. We do want to give some more love to the melee weapons, and it's not for certain what we're doing yet, but it's an option we're considering. If that's something you'd like to see, tell us more. We'll look at what we can do with it.
Indeed. All right, jumping over to the subreddit.
Yes.
Here we have old-timer survivor J-Lane 1996 asking, a barrage of questions, 3 in total. So I'll go through all 3 of them and then we'll get back to you. So first one was, when will we hear about console release? Second one is, will the console version have an offline mode? And the third one is, what's the plan for the game going forward and the current state of affairs regarding Starbreeze? You want to touch on the 2 first ones again? I mean, we mentioned it earlier, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think this is our elephant in the room at the moment. Console release, what's going on? I wish we had something to tell you, but unfortunately that's not the case. But we're continuing to ask the questions internally as well. As soon as we have something, we'll tell you.
Precisely. As soon as we can, we'll make sure we share some news with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And regarding Starbreeze as a whole, the company is currently going through reconstruction. We touched on this before the end of last year, and it's still going through reconstruction. And just like regarding consoles, as soon as we have anything newsworthy to share, we'll make sure we share it. But going forward, we're gonna continue business as usual, making sure we provide more content for Overkill's The Walking Dead and continue to push out more stuff for you out there.
You've seen the roadmap, you see what we have in store.
Yeah. Next one. This is a hard one. From Dyslexic Santaist, I think.
I like the name. I really like the name.
I dislike this name. No offense to you. You're probably an awesome survivor. No, but I just... the question is, will you add an easier difficulty for solo players?
It's both yes and no. We're not really looking at adding an easier difficulty.
I mean, the whole point playing solo is that you want to challenge yourself, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's difficult surviving out there in the wilderness by yourself.
It is. It's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah.
But there comes with a but here. We are redesigning how our horde works.
Oh, really?
So we are working on a way to make them more perceptive to how you're faring. So if the game detects that you're having a hard time, it will go easy on you. And the other way around as well. If it notices that you're breezing through it like it's nothing, it's gonna go even harder. So that's something we're working on.
Cool, thank you. All right, do we have another one?
There we go.
We do. And this question is from Puttepysen. Are you working on other variants of stealth other than what is currently available?
Yes, we are looking at more stealth mechanics, absolutely, but it's still very, very early development. We don't really know what it's going to look like yet, but that there is more coming, for sure.
Cool. Thank you, Elisabeth.
I guess one thing to add on that would be, what do you want to see? Tell us, so we can, consider it properly, bring it back to the team and have a proper discussion with it.
Yeah. Next one, from Etrius Wimbledon. British, I assume. If we could get special maps dedicated to each character that tells of their origin and backstory, where you as the player are required to play as that character in the map. So this is like a feature request almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, or an idea at least. I love the idea.
It is really cool.
As we were developing the game, we had so many different ideas, on how to best, make the game what it could be. And this is a great idea. But do we have anything like this in the pipe? Or?
At the moment, that's not something we have planned now. But like with everything else, if you want to see that, continue to tell us. Maybe that'll change.
All right. Next one. All right, from SKZ 2091. Is that a reference to a Blade Runner movie? Isn't that in 2019?
I actually haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm going to be slaughtered online right now, but I actually haven't seen that.
Bigger resource inventory. 200 isn't enough. I'm finding that I'm fully stocked on all, and it's just a waste of the supplies. Make items in the vault be marked for a mass breakdown. Also, host migration is a must. So these are several questions, right?
Yes, that is 3 questions. I'll try and go by them one by one, but they're all great. Bigger resource inventory, that's absolutely something I've seen mentioned multiple times. We will need to make sure that we keep a balance, obviously, but it is absolutely something we can look at. It should be an easy change as long as we make sure that the balance remains intact. As for the items in the vault, making them markable, that's also another thing I've seen requested a lot. It would mean a bigger change. I don't think we have anything planned for that right now, but that can obviously change because I think that would make life a lot easier. Last one, host migration. Yes, it's coming. We're working on it right now. We're testing it right now. As soon as it stops crashing our builds and is working as it should, you'll get it. So hopefully very soon.
Cool. Thank you, Elisabeth. Do we have any questions from chat? Control? I think I see one that we want to bring up. Let's take it. Project City. I got a question. Can we have the game to support 21.9, please?
I think so. Already covered this. And yes, we are going to cover more aspect ratios in the future. I believe 21.9 is one of those. I don't know when, though. That's the only thing. But it is coming.
Cool. All right. That's it for now. The first stream of the year. Really happy we got to make this.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Looking forward to see you during the next stream, and looking forward to what everyone thinks about episode 3.
And 4.
Yeah, more information on that soon. Thank you, Elisabeth, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First Blood, awesome.
Yes.
See you guys soon. Take it easy out there.
Goodbye.
Bye.